was Gavotte in F by Jan Ludwig Dussek. This is the A2 piece of the ABRSM Grade 2 piano exam pieces from 2023 to 2024. Taking a look at the start of the piece, we are in 2/4 time, meaning that we have 2 crotchets in a bar. As suggested by the title and the B flat in the key signature, we are in F major, which is part of your Grade 2 scale syllabus. The instructional play here is allegro, meaning that we are playing with a brisk pace. The speed is given to us at crotchets equals 120. With the amount of quavers in this piece, you could be better off counting in quavers. Now this means we are doubling our counting speed from counting in crotchets 120 to quavers to 240. Now while that speed counting is quite different, the speed we're playing at is the same. This piece is in an AABA form, each section taking 8 bars and 2 phrases. Let's have a look at the first phrase in bar 1 to 4. This right hand passage we are going to play a few times during this piece. There are a couple of things to look out for. First is that we have a slur in bar 2. And then the second thing is you have a sort of fingerings on the F and A chord from a 3-5 in bar 3 to a 2-4 in bar 4, which is then later slur on to a G and an E chord. So the right hand for bar 1 to 4. The left hand, we have a lot of step-like movement in this piece. We start off with an F note going up to a C, which is a crotchet, stepping down to a B flat. And then we're going to continue stepping down in quavers to a G note, and then going back up again. When we get to the B note, note that is not flat anymore, it is a B natural. One more step in bar 4 takes us to a C note, going back down again. This time the B note is a B flat. So bar 1 to 4 on the left hand. Remember that 2 quavers make a crotchet. So in this piece, we are mostly trying to fit the right hand onto the left hand or vice versa, as likely one of them is going to be playing in quavers. Bar 5 is similar to bar 1, except now that the left hand B flat is now a natural. Bar 6 is exactly the same as bar 2. Bar 7 extends the musical idea of bar 6 with different notes. So bar 6, and then bar 7. So we're still having crotchets on the left hand, and then quaver slurs on the right hand. Bar 8, we finish off the phrase with crotchet C on the right hand, and then on the left hand we have quavers running down from a C to a G. So from bar 5 to bar 8. The second section from bar 9 starts off similarly to the first section, but the left hand is different on bar 11 to 12 compared to when we were in bar 3 to 4. Compared to what we had before. Do look out that we have a second finger crossing over the thumb on the D note. So the first phrase in the second section, bar 9 to 12. The second phrase of the section, the right hand we start off with an F note, then a C note, a scale down in 2 slurs in quavers. We cross over the F to a third finger, then we break the slur on this C note, and then we're also going to cross over to the B flat on the 4th finger as well. When we get down to the last F, it is a crotchet note, and then we have a crotchet rest. The left hand we have a crotchet A, crotchet rest, a crotchet B flat, crotchet rest, and then 4 quavers, and then 2 crotchets. We do have octave jumps on the last 4 notes, so make sure that we play the right notes, a C octave and an F octave. Also, we are not being heavy or jumping on these notes, as we are not doing accents or staccatos on them. So putting together the second phrase in the section. Onto the third section now. We are now in piano after being in forte for the first 16 bars. It starts off as if we are in G minor, with the G, A and B flat note being played in different rhythms. First we play them all in crotchets. Then we have the G and A in quavers. And then the last time we expand past the B flat, stepping a third into the D note before stepping down. Look out that the quaver has slurred in each beat of bar 18 to 20. The left hand accompaniment is also doing some sort of little melody based on a repeating C note, while the bass moves around in steps with the right hand. So together on both hands from bar 17 to 20. With the left hand, do make sure that the C notes, we're keeping the sound consistent with the other notes and we're not stressing it with our thumb. The right hand continues to step up, doing 2 bars of quavers in 1 bar slurs, going up in bar 22 and coming back down on bar 23, crossing over the C note onto a B natural on the second finger before ending on a C crotchet. The left hand we have a crotchet rest in bar 22 after the crotchet A note. Then we are going to do a not quite octave jump, a 7th jump from a quaver G to a quaver F. And then we're going to do a scale down with our thumb on the C note. And then a B flat is back as well. So from bar 22 to 24. And the whole third section from bar 17 to 24. Look out that in bar 21 we have a crescendo, taking us from the piano in the third section to a forte in our final section, which is the same as the second section. Back onto a forte, and there are no changes to note, articulation or fingering here. So that's the end of the piece. Well, that was the tutorial of the A2 piece, Gavotte in F by J.L. Dussek. This is a lively dance, which is quite different to other gavottes in the period from rhythmic emphasis point of view, as this is on the beat instead of being off the beat. The rhythm is fairly simple, with interchanging use of crotchets and quavers. Most of the time we are matching the left and the right hand together, so having a sense of beat is really important to keep the music going. To help with the performance, we can have the dynamics follow the shape of the music, meaning that we can get louder as the quavers move upwards and quieter as the quaver moves downwards. With the pairs of crotchets, as long as they are not slurred, we can also detach them slightly to get a more lively feel. Hopefully that was useful to you. This is the second of the Grade 2A pieces. Check out the other pieces in the playlist when they're up. Also check out my flute tutorial series and my F1 gaming series as well if you're interested. Give a like and subscribe if you like what I did here. Put a comment down below if you want me to go over anything specific, or if you want to share your own tips and tricks with your fellow viewers. I'll see you in the next video on Master of None. Bye!